Hello Brendon, it's me, Karen Chaston from Sydney, Australia. Remember? I just first of all would like to thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm really excited that I can actually share with you my story and why I am so passionate about what I do. But let's start off by actually you knowing who I used to be. So about 5 years ago, most people would have looked at me and they would have said, wow, look how successful she is. She's a CFO of a publicly listed company. She has the job, the salary, the house, the car, the family, the overseas trips. Isn't she successful? And do you know what? I probably would have agreed with them then. But now I know that not only was I not successful, I was not even being true to my authentic self. I was always angry, very masculine, always eating too much, drinking too much, looking for sustenance to actually fill this void that was inside of me. And the thing about it was, I didn't even realize how diseased I was. And I'm sure you know many people who are in exactly the same state. But obviously something had to happen to waken me up. And for me, it was two things that had to happen. I know you were lucky. You only had one thing that happened not long after you had turned 18, nearly 19. So what it was with me was, my husband and I woke up one Sunday morning in July 2011 to unfortunately find one of our amazing sons, Dan, dead at our back door. I know, it was horrific and something that I never ever felt would happen to me or our family. Though at the time, as I said, I was totally diseased. So after his funeral, I literally went straight back to work, as I had no time to be a grieving mother. No, I was just way too busy. So what I did was, though, over the next 15 months, I ate even more, I drank even more, I was totally disconnected, and I certainly worked even more. And then, of course, the universe wasn't happy with me because I was meant to be, Dan's passing was meant to be my wake-up call. So I was made redundant. At least then I had enough sense to check in. I took that breath. The deep belly breath that connects you to your intuition. And within days of me knowing about my redundancy, I knew that there was something else in store for me. So over the next 4.5 years, I have been in what I like to call life's university, creating the amazing person and the amazing programs and the amazing books so I could help women to actually connect to who they are, to get past this constant need for us to put ourselves last, to look outside of ourselves, not look within. And that's why everything I do is now about helping people to fall in love with who they are. Because as we know, when we love, we strive to be better than who we are. Though more importantly, when we love who we are and where we're going, it is a ripple effect. It goes into our family, into our workplace, into our community, into our state, into our country, and eventually into the world. And let's face it, that's what we require at this time, because together we can make a difference. But let's break down that word, together, to get her. I honestly feel that a lot of the problems in the world is because women don't know who we are. We don't know where we're going, and we're in this constant resentment. What about me? And that's why I'm so passionate about helping women to learn to love themselves. And then the next thing I'm all about is gratitude, because it's through gratitude that we can actually create everything in our life. We already have everything we want. We just don't appreciate it. And that's why I created my Elements Collections Gratitude Journal, because when I started writing in a gratitude journal, that's how I healed from Dan's passing. But another way I healed was by writing Beyond a Mother's Worst Nightmare. My book about my journey after healing from Dan, after I woke up and understood. And I know I was just a vessel. I know that Dan on the other side, who spends every day with me, showing me signs, that is exactly why the book was written. He wrote it because he wanted everyone to know you can heal yourself when you come into love and gratitude. And the third thing, of course, is to come into your essence. We are all have our own authentic essence. Some people call it bliss. I like to call it essence. And every single one of us has a different essence, a different fragrance. It's just so beautiful. So that's what I'm all about. And I'm really looking forward to spending time with you at this amazing course. Thank you again for the opportunity. And I look forward to seeing you in the Northern Hemisphere soon. Thank you.